Yo, what up? You guys hear me okay? I don't know. Let's see. Am I live yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of delay does this have before it goes live? It says it's waiting for me. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. Anyway, let me stop this. What's that? Wait, why is that still happening? Weird. We're getting any other noise? No, I don't think so. Anyway, so I took all my drums out of my main rack because I'm going to start using the TR-8S for playing with that. But I still have a bunch of drums, you know. I like drums, so I figured I'd take one of my Manus cases and make it into a dedicated drum. But I also have this little pod case, which I'm about to show you. This guy that I can put. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, there we go. Mutant Brain and Endorphins Queen of Pinnacles, which is my favorite drum because it does everything. It's 909 style and it's got samples too. So, and this is what I was using in my main rig, and I pulled it out because now I'm using TR-8S. So, I'm thinking I have two different tip-top Buchla cases, and eventually one of them I'm going to get black panels for all the tip-top Buchla modules that they're releasing and make a full Buchla tip-top Black Manus case. But until then, I'm going to use these two tip-top Buchlas with a bunch of drum modules, individual drum modules, the Pittsburgh Modular Safari Series ones that I have over here, and the Unicorn Boom, because I figured they kind of go together. I'm using the Filtered Crows with the two voices. But not this as part of that, because this is kind of self-contained thing, and I may put it in a smaller pod that I also have. And I may just have this as a modular pod with the Mutant Brain that I bring alongside my bigger rig every once in a while when I want some modular drums besides just the TR-8S stuff. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. That's some of the thought processes that are going through my brain about all this. But so here I have the drum sequencer from America Synths, which is a great little drum sequencer. It also has, two different. Or does it have two or one? No, it has CV out and gate out. It has one melodic line that I can use for acid or something. Do you guys hear that noise? Oh yeah, there's some like weird synth noise coming from my other part of the rig. It's throwing me off. Now it should only hear this rack and not that rack. Clear now? Yeah, okay, no more noise. Anyway, it's freaking me out. So anyway, so this has one CV melodic line I can use, and then I'm also using the Pittsburgh Modular micro sequence for the other one. So I can control two voices in this. I have two voices in the dual. I have two oscillators in the dual oscillator model 258T, and then I have four envelopes I can use for modulation, and then I have all these drums. So on the drum side of things, I have the little Drummer Boy 2E plus expander analog drums. This is actually normally two modules from Delptronics that are amazing little 12 HP, two 6 HP units, one and an expander that give you a bunch of different drum sounds in small space that sound great. Shout out to Delp for making this. And he did me a solid and made me a solid black panel for this. And I met him at NotCon, so that was cool. But I have and now we're friends on Facebook. So anyway, I think I have the only one of these in the world that's a black panel 12 HP combined unit, and it's I'll never sell it. It's an amazing little drum module. So in it has open hat, closed hat, snare drum, rim shot, wood block, high tom, low tom, and a kick drum. And it all mixes out of a direct out, or you can individually out everything. Now in this setup, I don't have a lot of channels to mix. I mean, I don't have a lot of mixer spaces, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why there's a gap here. That's why this thing's here. That's why I have something plugged into the unicorn booms. But in the Safari series, I have the llama kick, the elephant drum, which is a LinnDrum model. I have the bear snare, polar bear snare, and the what's it called, narwhal hats, I guess, which is the weirdest name one, I guess, maybe. But I think this is the best one. Like the narwhal sounds really good for like a hat set. Snare sounds really good too. The llama kick, I already have the unicorn boom, which I love, and the llama kick is a good kick, but it doesn't got the boom of the unicorn boom. You hear that? Oh, I muted the wrong thing. Hold on. Which channel am I in? Oh, I'm not hearing anything anymore. Oh, that's not triggered because of this. Did I turn down the volume over here? Now I'm hearing sound again. It's weird. Where is this coming into? This is coming from here. Should be heard. Hold on, let's start playing again. Let me see if it's working. No, where'd the audio go? Dude, we just had audio a minute ago. Oh, it's the wrong channel. Why is there no drums? What the heck? What did I do here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's stop this. Yeah, I turned down because of the snare continuing to make noise the way it was, because it's plugged into the booty hole of the unicorn boom. But I turned down the input volume on the unicorn boom, which made us not hear it at all. But this thing sounds so good. It's huge, but it's worth it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Are you guys hearing the... Nobody's watching, it doesn't matter. Everybody's hearing the Bluetooth noise from my Bluetooth headset, but I think only I'm hearing that. Anyway, unicorn boom sounds really good. So I was trying to figure out, like, if I plug this in here, it's modulating, so you hear it right now, but once I start playing again, now you can't even hear the drum. Wait. I haven't screwed these in yet. Oh, that's where it was. No, what was it? There's some way to... I know what it is, it's this. So I was mixing the hi-hats coming in through the booty hole of the unicorn boom, because I was trying to figure out how to mix this. I don't think I'm going to do it this way, though, because you can't even deal with something plugged in there. Instead, I'll plug this in over here and have it going. Yeah, it sounds alright, right? Okay, let's stop this for a second. Except this will keep going, because that's modulating it. Okay, let's unplug all these. So what I'm going to do now is take all these out. Because I want to show you. Oh, that's the clock. I can move that there. Clock out. Okay. Take out this even. So now for my kick. I'm going to have I'm just going to use the LDB analog drums, which is Little Drummer Boy. That's what it stands for. And that's going to be the drums right here now. And where I use this one. If I use the kick out, and we do the kick delay, and we do the kick out individually, and then the rest of the mix I'm going to do out separately. And let's see. So you can see the kick is not nearly as robust as the it's not as robust as the kick on the Unicorn Boom was, is it? Now, sometimes what I'll do with the kick on this, actually, it's a good point, is run it through a filter. So, I need another filter in this case. That's what I need. Well, you know what I could do? I could stick in this 8 HP here, the Wolf, and have a channel strip and add some oomph to that kick through that. That's what I'm going to do, I think. But anyway, let's talk about this. I want to show you guys an example of this thing kicking butt. So I don't want to modulate that. Let's see. Let's get another trigger. I want the open hat. You're gonna hear it? Where is it? Do I have it in the right spot? Oh, it's in this one. That's too much because it's too open. So we're gonna do. I don't want to do this one anyway. I want to do this one for the hat. Sorry, wrong trigger. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's get another cable. No, not hearing the snare at all. Huh? Did I have it turned up? I actually don't love the snare on this. The rim shot can sound good, except these are dominating. Let me turn these down. You hear anything? No. Why am I hearing no rim shot? Is this triggering? Did I pick one that doesn't have a trigger? There we go. This should be triggering. Same out. We're not hearing anything. No. Let's try wood block. It's the high tom. What is up? I'm not hearing anything. Oh, there. I didn't have it turned up. That's why. The low tom. Where's the snare? There's the snare. To the rim shot. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't playing a minute ago. Anyway. I think the kick out gets mixed in with all this, but I'm going to move the kick back over here. This kick's better, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, hey, Travarsi. I'm just fiddling. I started putting together a drum rack. But I don't know if I like it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with these two Mantis cases and which modules I want to sell. And there's a bunch of stuff here. So anyway, that's the Delptronics that I've got doing extra sounds. But let's show you some other of these drums. I'll leave the kick going. I need to figure out how I want to mix all this, like I was saying a minute ago. So these are 4 voices. I can do the Little Drummer Boy as a single out, but I can't mix anything into it. I have this little, I haven't screwed it in yet, this little Dupfer 4 HP mixer that I can use as a sub mixer, or I can use some of the voices on the Cosmix, some of the slots. But I don't know. Let's see if I do. Let's listen to. Shut up! Okay, I just want to hear the kick. Listen to more drums. Hey, Travarsi, can you hear? Why don't you tell me here what to sell? Anyway, can you tell me? Can you hear like a little bit of digital noise, or is it just in my Bluetooth headset? I think it's just in my Bluetooth headset, but I'm not sure if it's going on the screen or what. Anyway, so let's try listening to what the llama sounds like. And let me. Where is it? I forget what the llama is. Oh, here it is. So this is the llama kick from Pittsburgh Modular. I don't really know how to modulate it really well. I practiced that a lot. It's hard to read this channel too. I need better light. Anyway. You don't hear what? Oh, you didn't hear the digital noise. Okay. I thought you were saying you didn't hear the llama kick. I was like, so anyway, this is a good kick. Like, it sounds okay. It's got a variety of sounds. It doesn't have tons of modulation. It has some. So it's a cool little whatever. But it's not as good, as strong as the Uniform Boom, so you know, what are you going to do? I think I may sell that one, I'm not sure. This one is crazy. This is the Elephant. Which right now, you're thinking, wow, it just sounds like a little tweaky thing, but hold on. Let me show you where this thing turns bananas. Let me get it to the right settings for it to sound bananas even. You can't even hear anything now. I don't even know what I did. Hold on, where's the tuning? Attention. Laser beams! Is the audio a bit quiet, Cuba? I can turn it off. It's loud in my ears, so I turned it down. That's probably better for you guys. Anyway, this sounds like laser beams. This is, the Elephant is pretty interesting. Listen to that. That sounds like old school, video game stuff. Anyway. So, this thing, the Elephant is special. Like, I think it's really good. It's a 8 HP drum, modeled on the Linn drum. You can get a good kick sound on it. You can get a lot of, you know, weird video game sounds like I was just noting. It's got some internal modulation here. Oh, but I have no idea how to use it yet. Yeah, it sounds like old school guitar, but it's really cool. I just I did one performance with this at a local Dallas thing, at a Dallas Mott's, and I told everybody, hey, just so you know, at some point in my set, something's going to go wrong, and there's going to be a bunch of crazy noises, and it's going to be this elephant drum, because I don't know how to use it yet, and it has so much variety of sounds. It can easily get nuts. So the thing that's cool about it too is, I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, bye Travarsi, love you. Um, yeah, so this module does a lot, and I need to understand it better, and it can do a better kick than the Llama if you dial it in right, truthfully. And it has more modulation too, so I can actually put an LFO on it and start doing. Or what does this do? This does something else. This just affects the material. But see, that's the thing. I don't know how to use it yet, and you can quickly get to no noise. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so that's the elephant, and it has 3 different main shapes for the modulators: square, saw, and triangle. Sawtooth. Square, sawtooth, triangle. So you don't even have to patch anything to do modulation with this modulation wave it has in it. And this down here, without anything patched, determines how much it's affecting it. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So let's see. Next one is the Polar Bear Snare. If you've not heard it, it's really good. Travarsi would hate this, though. She doesn't like snares. She's still listening. She likes claps. Snares are too house. So you can get like a little high tom sort of sound out of it if you try. And it can be modulated a little bit too in terms of the head tension. Which if I change it to a different, I'll use a different trigger. Let's use the trigger I had for the hats, which was that. This one is crazy. So if I do this. Anyway, it's pretty cool, straightforward little snare bugger. And then this guy I really like, the Narwhal, which I was playing a little bit earlier in this video. But it's got a density switch, so it just sounds like tighter. Can you make it really short? Which one? This or the previous? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. You can make it short, the snare. This is the pitch for this one. And it can sound really weird like this, but add for modulation. So this one I really like. Although it can sound really electronic if you're. Yeah, so the snare, how short can I make it? Let's see. Let me go back to it. This is just the tension of the head, which is the thing that I was adding modulation to earlier to make it. So this is the snare tension. I guess that's as short as you can make it. So the one thing about these drum modules, they're like, they don't have tons of modulation. Like each of them has one thing you can modulate, with the exception of the elephant. The elephant has the most modulation. It has 2. Well, I guess the llama has. Let's actually try the llama better, because I don't give it enough. I've not really played with this modulation that much, so maybe that's my fault. Hold on, I'm not plugged into the audio. Sorry. Wait, this is the wrong thing. No wonder. Oh, where did my audio cable go? Oh, there we go. Sorry about all that noise. That's stupid. Okay, trigger. So that's a pretty steady. Let's take this LFO and plug it in here. What does it do? I don't even hear it do anything. See, I don't know what this does. Oh. Am I doing the right thing? This is my LFO? Yeah, this is my LFO. Do I have another? I do have another. I have another LFO on this. Let's see what it's doing. Does this affect it? Just seems to kind of like. Seems to just toggle on and off something. I wonder if that's like an accent. It must be an accent. Try a different beat trigger going in. Where's the accent for this? I guess that's what it's doing, just a little bit of an accent. Anyway, I'm not sold on that drum module is my point, the llama. But the elephant I really like. The polar bear snare sounds good as a snare. It doesn't get really short like you're noting. I really like the narwhal. The LDV that I went through earlier, I've always loved, and then the kick. Unicorn boom sounds amazing. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out, is this a little drum rack? Is this something I want to play on? And then I have this voice up here, which is the oh wait, wrong thing. So this is the Buchla Dual, the 258T, going into the Filter Pros. And then the quad function generator, you're just using it. filter is just cut because I turned everything off. This is the low pass, which is being opened up by the, or I guess it wasn't being opened up. Now it's being opened up by that envelope. And then I can do the beta pass. This is the drive on, drive off. Now it's stable, so it won't make any weird noises. And this is the high pass. And then I have a resonance CV in addition. I'm using the frequency CV right now with the envelope to open up this filter, and this is drive up at the top. And I have high pass right now. Oh yeah. Everything to open now. Why is this not doing anything? There we go. Something. I don't really understand this filter as well as I should. Oh, this is better. I just had this too short. That sounds better. Anyway. Yeah, the booklet generator is sort of math. Although right now I just have it patched as a basic envelope. But it has like this logic section where I could have patched out of here, and it would combine A plus B depending on how I had this modded, and it's normalized to a certain degree. Anyway, it changes which envelope you're doing with the knob here. You have CVN for the... Oh, that sounds good. For the slope. For each end of the slope, and then you can choose it to be trigger or along with the gain or looped. And A and B and C and D each have their own knob where they're combined in logic, and then you have switches here to choose whether they're connected or not. So it's kind of fun. I haven't patched it as thoroughly as I should, but it's fun. For the Cosmics, yeah, I can turn on dirt from the Cosmics if I want to add some more. The drive is on right now, but I just don't have it cranked that much. This is the funnest sequencer of all time. The micro sequence from Pittsburgh Modular. I just love it. It's so much fun. Yeah! Yeah, I do need some hats in here. You're right. I really should screw these in, I think. That's too much. That sounds so... I need to get the modulation on here. Do this first. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Sounds crazy. Yeah, it's got a quantizer built in. Right now, it has scale is set to blues. You can choose Phrygian, Lydian, Dorian, blues, micro, chromatic, major, and minor. If I change it over to major, that sounds nuts. Listen to all that modulation still going. This music can be noisy. Which thing is making that? Not this guy, not this guy. Oh, that's all the polar bear snare. Oh, there we go. Turn up the modulation for that. That's better. Anyway, so it's kind of fun to play around with. Yeah, this is super fun, immediate sequencer to play with. I really love it. It's like my best. If I need to improvise something quickly, it's fun to do. So anyway, I'm not sold on this. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I also have the Queen of Pentacles skiff over here. And I'm trying to figure out what I really want to do in terms of all my not big rig setup. I'm actually debating like really taking out this voice and making this just all drums. And just have a drum rack. Why not? And then moving this up into my other Queen of Pentacles case with the Fumana. And actually I was thinking I might rack my Mother 32 and my DFAM. And that way I'd have two different, very different little mini rigs besides my main big rig where I'm using the TR-8S for drums. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is my favorite drum module. But after playing KnobCon, I was like, I really want to sequence my drums separately from everything else. So, because using the same Sorry, there's a hum. Using the same sequencer to sequence both drums and melodies just gets confusing. Like, I tried doing it with the Vector, I tried doing it with the packs. I think I like trying to do both better with the hub hacks, but ultimately I like playing the Vector more for melodic stuff anyway, and dialing in stuff. Um, so, and the drum, the way you pattern drums in a TR8 or TR8S or 808 or 909 just makes simple sense to me compared to every other system. That's why I really want the Percons too, since it has the same sort of format. Um, so ideally from now on, I'm doing drums either in the TR8S or the Percons once I get it alongside all my voices and effects in the rack for my big performances. But it doesn't mean I can't have a little play machine on the side. But I am trying to figure out what modules I want to keep and which ones I want to sell, because I do need to sell the hub packs and a good set of modules that I'm not currently using actively, and with that money fund purchase of a Percons. That's my plan. Anyway, I was just farting around on a Friday night, so thought I would. I was watching Ollie the architect doing his stream, and I started putting this rack together, and then he ended because he had to go pick up his daughter from a game, and I was like, well, I don't have anything to watch now. I might as well stream. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to stop now because I'm just rambling. Have a good evening. Hopefully this was kind of fun.